So my first language is efficiency,
I love
right?
it. Love it.
So I talk about that in basketball terms a lot of times. Like sometimes you got to be Michael Jordan, you got to drive to the hoop and dunk the basketball, right?
Hmm.
But sometimes you got to be like Steph Curry, you got to step back, dance around, and shoot a three. Sometimes the most efficient way is the way you got to attack a problem. Sometimes it's like one of those French or European people that speak all day, or maybe a
Yeah.
Southern US person that speaks for 3 or 4 hours about nothing, and they only start asking questions in hour five. Or like a filibuster in US courts. It's like sometimes the strategy is to be slow and inefficient. And frankly, I think from a DD perspective, I got 8 projects I'm working on now. 4 of them, I'm kicking my clients in the butt, saying the thing that you need to do is not, you cannot do it in the most efficient way. You have to create some inefficiencies or encumber your time, or it won't get done.
Or it might just aggravate the seller to a point where you lose the deal.
Which is always a risk of DD
Yeah.
because the client list, talking to the general manager, wanting a strong non-compete are all things that sellers push back on in the 11th hour to see if you're a weak buyer. And to your point, they may upset the seller to the point where they walk away. They may, in absent of them, push you to put $1 million up, ruin your whole family's financial future because you wouldn't push the issue or wouldn't walk away. And then who's the person that won't do reasonable things en route to get $1 million check?
Well, that's right. If they are pulling out, like if their business is good and they legitimately have no other interests in that area, they're going to sign a non-compete. They're going to do all these things. And if it's not, this is the thing that a buyer needs to understand. If they try to push these things on or not do these things, in the 11th hour, they're saving you a lot of money. They're saving you
There
a
we
lot
go.
of time. And you need to understand, like, okay, cool, they're not going to do it, then I'm not getting into this. Versus you becoming a weak buyer because they're drawing you into that